What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all, it's your girl, Tal Lit. I'm back in the building real quick. Y'all, did y'all hear about Latocha Scott? She did her own rendition of Chris Brown's Residuals. You guys, she sounded amazing. She looked amazing. I mean, it's like, I just hate the idea that we're not being blessed with her voice, right? But we all know that it is what it is. You guys, check this out. Listen.
Took some time away, I had to sit and face it. Who can I run to? Feels like nobody lately. Reading through them comments, they say he having a baby. I don't know who's lying, maybe I was blind. And of course I miss my sister, this a crazy feeling. But y'all know family shit be needing time for healing. Even in a marriage, ain't nobody perfect. But we've been split 2 years, and my heart is hurting. Gotta build me up, build me up. 30 years just washed away. It took some time, took some years for me to escape this pain. Had to move, losing everything was rough. Talking family, marriage, my birth. On love, I gave up on love. Losing my sister was insane. Kicked out of my group and it's insane. Everybody in the media was tearing me down, down, down. I'm only human. Sis, you've got my word. We gon' have some words about the residuals. The truth about it, the truth about it, about the residuals.
Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that songstress do her own rendition of Residuals by Chris Brown? Did y'all hear that voice? Y'all, I'm on the floor. I'm on the floor because in my mind, there is no reason why we should not be hearing her lovely voice coming out our car speakers, on streaming services. There is no reason why we should not be hearing Latocha Scott's voice. No reason at all. I mean, I'm just on the sidelines and I'm just like, girl, what are you doing? What have you done? Like, you burned bridges. You had a platform. You had a whole group from way back in the day. And we don't hear your voice now. And you've been out here, doing a gospel album, doing this, doing that. But I haven't heard anything from you since the reality show that they did, that Escape did with SWV. Now, you guys, I don't know if you saw that reality show, but I was tuned in, honey, because SWV and Escape doing a reality show in this day and age, I was all for it, honey. I was all for it. I can't remember the name of it right now. Maybe because the girl said that they did not want to do that again. I don't know if it was the idea of just working with just a whole bunch of women or whatever. And it's like, why can't women get along? Because in my mind, women can get along. Like, we got to kind of put things aside, or we should put things aside and get to the bigger picture, get to the bigger prize, right? So Latocha Scott, you guys, if y'all watched that reality show, Latocha Scott was being a diva on this show. Like, they were trying to get this group together, to get this tour together, and they had, differences of opinion. But one thing I could say about SWV, they were 10 toes down. All three of those women, they knew why they were there, and they were ready to work. Now, on the other hand, Escape, we had 4 women in this group. 3 of the 4 women were willing to work. But Latocha Scott always kind of gave attitude. Always gave, I got a problem. Always gave, I have an issue. And we didn't know why until we understood why she was trying to go solo. Well, Latocha Scott, you've been trying to go solo since you left Escape, I don't know how many moons ago. And you still have not made it as a solo artist. Like, what are you not getting? Like, what is not registering to you? You ain't getting no younger, you're not getting no younger, love. None of us are. But I was happy to see that the 3 remaining members of Escape said, you know what, we just going to do the concert or the tour without her. I was happy that they did that. For real, for real. I really, really was. Because Latocha Scott was trying to stop a show for everybody. And Latocha Scott, you only stopped the show for yourself. You got to understand, hon, it don't matter how you get here. When you think you here. But it's important to be humble even when you get here. And because, in my opinion, you were not humble enough, didn't do enough self-reflecting, because I feel like you take no accountability, that you did not take any accountability. This song, this Residual song, in my opinion, was probably the most accountability that I witnessed you take since y'all were on this reality show. That's just my opinion. I think you're an awesome singer, you have a beautiful voice. But apparently, your voice is not what would get you to the next level. Like, you can have the talent, but if you don't have the personality or the fan base, because on that show, Latocha, and you said it, the media was killing you. And the media was killing you because you seem so hard. You seem so hard, so stern, and unmovable. But you did it to your own detriment. Your sister's been out here touring with two wealthy behind women, Candy Burrows and Tiny. They went out there and made that money. They got over whatever differences they might have had. And Candy and Tamika, oh yeah, they had some issues. But that's not what I'm here to do. My thing is this right here. Latocha Scott, I hope you listening, honey. I don't know who's in your ear and who's telling you this, that, or the third. Or maybe it's just your own thoughts, honey. It's okay to want to be the Beyonce or the Diana Ross of a group, honey. It's okay. But you've tried that and it didn't go nowhere. And you had another opportunity of showing yourself different. But what you showed was that you didn't give a damn about none of your castmates or your bandmates. You only cared about yourself, and you thought you was going to soar like the ego with your own solo career. Only to have recorded songs that the world has never heard. I hate that for you, Latocha. I hate that for you. I hate the fact that you can't get over whatever issues you might have with some of your bandmates. I hate the fact that you think that you're so much bigger than they are, that you can't humble yourself and get your ass back on tour with them and do whatever you need to do to build a better platform for yourself. Because, yeah, the media tore you up. They tore you up. And your mama and your husband, including yourself, I don't know. It seems like it's 3 people with the same mindset. Y'all need to get with somebody else who has a different mindset so y'all can get a different perspective. So you can figure out what you need to do to go forward and be successful. Because this ain't it. Clearly. Latocha Scott, let's talk about the residuals.